Hello guys, this is me, Danny96 back here for another video, and today we'll be making a round 22 tips for the 2025 AFL season. So just like that, round 21 is all complete, and again, a pretty good week. This has been, just another easy round of tipping. We did get the one wrong, so yeah, we got 8 out of 9 tips correct, which is pretty good. I mean, there weren't any challenges in tipping except for maybe the first game, but even then it was just one-sided. The Bulldogs got it done, the Crows got it done, Melbourne got it done, Gold Coast got it done, Sydney got it done. Collingwood, I thought that they would bounce back, but yeah, clearly they didn't, and well, Brisbane took an upset. And then down here, yeah, just the usual. I mean, Saints get it done, Geelong get it done, and Freo. Yeah, this year of tipping has been probably the easiest that I've encountered, and well, I just hope that finals delivers. And now we can see the predicted versus actual margins. It's just the varying range of results. That first game was not good. I was definitely surprised by that, but yeah, without further ado, let's have a look at round 22. So here we are, round 22. It is looking like a pretty very one-sided round, but this gives us an opportunity to just get more tips right, I guess. I mean, this is already, I think, our record, but yeah, it's just gonna be another one of those. But this first game, which we'll get into right now, is gonna be the game of the round without a doubt, because this game looks like a finals preview. So let's have a look. It's between Hawthorn and Collingwood, playing at the MCG on the Thursday night, and this is going to be huge. Hawthorn have been looking okay. I mean, like, they are probably the team that could most likely miss the finals if they don't win any of these games, because they have a tough run home and they need to win one of these, and this game I feel like would give them the biggest chance to, but it's not going to be easy at all. I mean, up against Collingwood, it's gonna be an interesting watch. Collingwood have been on watch as well. They've lost the past 3 of their 4 games. It's a big line under. They're now second after being top for most of the year. They're now second. The Crows have overtaken them. If they win this, they could be back, but it just they need one of these teams needs to win, and whoever wins will gain a big advantage towards finals. They need it. Absolutely need it. Well, Hawthorn probably need it most, if anything, because they can still miss it. So yeah, for tipping this game, this is a hard one. I see it being pretty close, pretty even, but I am probably gonna tip Collingwood for this game. I feel like they just need to bounce back. They played the G a couple of days ago, so yeah, they'll have some learnings to do there, to be done. And yeah, I'm predicting the game to be 15 points to the margin towards Collingwood, and I'm rating this game a 95. Now we look down the next game, and this is probably, not gonna lie, this is probably the worst game that I've done tipping wise, because it's gonna be the most easiest. There's no way, like, and yeah, this is, what is this? I mean, let's have a look. It's between Geelong and Essendon, playing on the Friday nights, and this is probably going to be the worst Friday night. I mean, seriously, Geelong, Essendon on a Friday night out of all times, like, oh my word, this is gonna be disaster. This is gonna be bloodshed all over. Geelong, they've been looking great. I mean, they have been on the roll. They sit 4th. They are still a chance to finish 2nd, which they definitely can, but I mean, yeah, we'll see how this season plays out. It is going to be a win for them though, surely. Against Essendon, who are just cooked. They're absolutely... I mean, they played well last week, to be fair, against Sydney. Considering what their circumstances, I don't think there will be any chance in this game at all. So, yeah, I think this tip is going to be a short one, but it's going to be pretty simple. It's leaning towards the Cats' way, and quite obvious why. And I am tipping this margin to be pretty big. If they beat Port by 100, not 100, they beat them by 88. I think this will be worse. I'm tipping them to beat Essendon by 120 points. That is very harsh. Very harsh, but I mean, they might just make the most use of it. I mean, if they do win by 120, then that will give them the highest percentage in the comp, which is pretty good. It's pretty good, which means they can still finish top. So, yeah, I think Geelong will get this win by 120 points, and I'm rating this game at 52. Now, looking at the next games, there's the Saturday. It is looking pretty packed Saturday. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, I guess. We got some good games on here, so yeah, let's have a look at the first one. And this one isn't gonna be something special, but I don't know, hopefully a good game, I guess. So let's have a look. It's between Richmond and St Kilda playing at the G on the Saturday afternoon, and this is, yeah, gonna be interesting. Of course, Richmond sits 16th and St Kilda sit 14th. St Kilda have been on a roll in the past 2 weeks. They've won their past 2 games. Wasn't a convincing win against North, but you know, with the season that they've had, it's just, you know, you take those. You do take those. They haven't been as convincing at all. But up against Richmond, I guess things will be interesting. I mean, playing at the G, yeah, I don't know. I feel like something's up for this game. Something's definitely up for this game. Maybe it will upset. Very unlikely though, but I do expect St Kilda to get this one over the line. I mean, yeah, to get them 3 wins on the trot, they haven't had that in quite some time. So, yeah, all the opportunities going towards the Saints. There's nothing at stake here. So, yeah, I just think this is going to lean towards the Saints' favour. I think Richmond will definitely put up a good contest, but it seems to me that St Kilda would just get this one over the line. So yeah, I think Saints get it done by 22 points, and I'm rating this game as 70. Now looking at the next game, and this is gonna be what looks like a one-sided game, I guess, but again, I feel like something's in this game. I feel like something will be in this game. So let's have a look. It's between Brisbane and Sydney playing at the Gabba, and what is gonna be, I guess you could say maybe one-sided, but I don't know, maybe something's in it. Brisbane are looking peak at the moment. They beat Collingwood, and I honestly thought that they were going to lose that one. So, yeah, they're still in the hunt for that top 2 now. I thought they were going to lose that opportunity, but no, they're still in it, and, well, who knows? I mean, could they finish top 2? It does seem hard, but anything can happen. They do have a pretty hard run home. Up against Sydney, who didn't have a convincing game last week. Just beat Essendon. But I guess the conditions weren't that great. I don't know. I think this one's fairly obvious on what I'm going to tip. It's Brisbane's time to shine. They are really low on percentage in terms of their positions. So I think I don't think they will get a percentage booster, but I think they just will get the win that they really need. So yeah, this is a pretty short tip again, but I do expect Brisbane to get this one done, and I think they will by 25 points, and I'm rating this game as 76. Now looking at the next game, and there's the 2 Saturday night games, but this is the first one of them, and honestly, yeah, this is going to be one to look at. I'm actually pretty interested in this one, but yeah, let's have a look. It's between Carlton and Gold Coast playing at Marvel Stadium on the Saturday night, and I do expect the result to go one way, but I think the game will hold something. Carlton obviously not having the year at the moment. I mean, they had a board meeting and they are keeping the coach, but yeah, they just haven't had a great season. I mean, they're just waiting for next season to start. Yeah, hasn't been good at all, and with injuries as well and just other factors. They're versing Gold Coast, they're not even looking for a top 8 finish. They're looking for a top 4 finish. And I think they are well and truly in this hunt, because keep in mind, although that's the ladder right now, they are sitting 6th. They are 1 game behind. So let's say that they win one, they would be around 5th. So they are well and truly in the hunt to finish top 4. This is a big game for them. I mean, I guess if they want to take these chances to get a percentage booster, then maybe this could be one. But they have to get over the line first, and that will be, just something that they will need to get done. And who knows what can happen in this game, but this is a game I expect Gold Coast to get done, and I think they will. So yeah, I think Gold Coast get the win by 29 points, and I'm rating this game a 77. Now as we look down at the next game, and this is, I think, going to be a pretty big game. I actually think this is going to be a pretty big game, because I don't know what to really expect from this one in terms of the game, but yeah, who knows, maybe something can happen. Let's have a look. It's between Port Adelaide and Fremantle, playing at the Adelaide Oval on the Saturday night, and maybe this game might deliver. So Fremantle have been looking good. They have been on a peak at the moment as well. They sit fit. They do have a pretty interesting run home. I mean, they are expected to win this game and next week's game, but in round 24 they have the Bulldogs, so that's going to be hard or interesting watch. But they absolutely need to win this game to even keep in the finals hunt. I mean, the finals race has been tight. I mean, like they missed finals last year by a game. They don't want to be in the same situation, and up against Port, I mean, Port have nothing to play for except for the fact that Travis Boak and Kenny are retiring, which is really sad. Honestly, it's a tragic. But I mean, Freo have never been in Port at Adelaide Oval, so you'd expect that record to be broken by them. And I mean, can Port get one more win in this season? It's not looking likely. They have just way too many injuries. They're also cooked. This year's just one to forget for Port fans, and has not been great at all. Fremantle need to take their chance. They need to take their chances and get this win. And honestly, I think Freo will get this done. So my tip has to go to Freo, and if they get this win, they'll be one step closer towards finals. So I think Freo win by 26 points, and I'm rating this game at 79. Now we look down at the last 3 games, which is all on a Sunday. I guess it's gonna be not the greatest of Sundays. I've seen better, but I mean, hang on, this can't be right. This game. This can't be right. Hold on. I don't think that's right, but it's on the same day. I don't know why it's like that. They'll probably fix it. So let's have a look at the first game. And as I said, not going to be the interesting of games, but I guess there's a game. So let's have a look. It's between GWS and North Melbourne, playing at Monica Oval in Canberra, and I think this result should be as expected. GWS have also been another team that just, I guess, have question marks. I mean, they've had a good winning streak. They were on the roll. They were beating everyone, and then get absolutely pelted and demolished by the Bulldogs. I don't know what to think of that. I thought it was going to be a tight game, but that was just off script by them. Maybe it's just one of those one-offs, and hopefully it is the case. But I guess some interesting watch, to say the least, on this game. Can the Giants respond in a big way and destroy North Melbourne, who North haven't been looking good as well this season? They have had the best of years at all, and really it's been like that for the past 8 years. So you would think the Giants get this one done in a pretty big way, in big fashion, which is why I will be tipping the Giants, obviously. I mean, and they play pretty well at Monica, so I'm tipping the Giants to get the win by 75 points, and I'm rating this game at 66. Now look at the next game, and this is going to be an interesting game, I guess, but with all the circumstances, it's going to be interesting watch. So let's have a look. It's Team Melbourne and the Western Bulldogs playing at the MCG, and this is going to be I think another game that we will expect. Melbourne have had a pretty not great week. Their coach resigned, Simon Goodwin's gone, And well, yeah, an end of an era. They had a premiership in 21 against the same team, which honestly I would have loved to see Goodwin coach this game, being his last, but yeah, it's not the case. I mean, yeah, Melbourne haven't had a great season at all, just with everything, really everything. Even in the past few years, they've had problems. Yeah, it hasn't been good, but very unfortunate, I guess. And as for the Bulldogs, they are sitting ninth. They're sitting ninth with a very high percentage. Very high percentage. So percentage is not a problem for them, although they can take that against Melbourne. But they need those wins. They need these wins. And this is a very important one. And they need to take this one. Even if they win. Even if the Bulldogs win, they still won't be in the 8. So unless Hawthorn lose, actually they could be in the 8. Yeah, I just realized they could be in the 8, because if Hawthorn lose, then the Bulldogs will be in the 8. So big game for them, I guess. Big game for them. This could be the game. And yeah, I think they'll take that opportunity for sure. It's gonna be, yeah, I think this will be a good watch. I think this will be closer than we think, but the Bulldogs should get this one done, and I think they will by 34 points. And I'm rating this game as 74. Now look at the last game, and this is gonna be probably, yeah, pretty boring game, I guess, but what can you do? What can you do? It's just as expected. But yeah, let's have a look. It's between West Coast and Adelaide, playing at Optus Stadium on the Sunday, the 10th of August, not the 17th. But yeah, this one is going to be an easy one. West Coast haven't been good this year. We know that. We know that they, I mean, yeah, just have a couple big losses. Big losses on hand. They haven't been that good. Yeah, they just get smashed constantly. They just get smashed. But I don't see how things will get better. But up against Adelaide, this could be, I mean, they're sitting at a percentage of 144, which is nuts by this time of the year. They could get to 150. They could get to 150, and that would be huge for them. They're sitting top. They're literally having their time of their lives, the fans. They've been waiting for this. They haven't had a good past few years. Last year they finished 15th. So this has been a big turnaround. But honestly, I did see this coming. They were just waiting for that moment. So yeah, it's Adelaide's time. There's no way they'll lose this. I mean, they're not that team. You think Adelaide get this one done, and they just need to, and they will. So yeah, I think for this last game, I think Adelaide get this win by 76 points. And I'm rating this game as 63. And just that is my round 22 tips done and dusted. It's, again, nothing interesting. I guess the Thursday night will be. So I don't know what's going to happen in that game. But yeah, it's just all the one-sided tips. It's just too easy now. Too easy. But I'm not going to lie, I take those. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. And I'll see you guys in the next time. Bye-bye.